30th, 2016, and you're listening to episode 79 of the BCC podcast. I'm Ford, and here with me today is Klenda. How are you?
I'm doing alright. I had a bit of a cold yesterday, but I'm doing okay now.
Alright.
Were you about to ask yourself how you're doing?
Boss man?
I'm doing
Yeah,
well.
and I'm feeling great. How about you? I've had a rough day.
In the third person.
I don't know. The weather's getting me. It's all rainy and foggy and muggy and awful.
Oh,
How's
excellent.
it over in Florida, Leo?
It is great. It's all cloudy and overcast. People are grumpy. Everyone is feeling glum.
Actually, cloudy and overcast is pretty nice
Goody.
weather in Florida.
Wait, right now it's all
All the humidity is in the upper atmosphere.
Think about the
Oh,
sun.
yeah,
When you
humidity,
down,
whatever
no
it
matter
was.
what time of year it is, it just feels like it's beating you with a stick constantly. Yes.
beating you with a stick.
Not a stick,
Sounds
a burning
accurate.
brand.
Okay,
A burning brand.
I like that answer. I'm
The
keeping it.
burning brand of the sun. It sounds like a weird,
Sort of.
sort of movie title.
Within the last week, it's ranged between
The burning
freezing
brand
and
of the
70
sun. Coming
degrees.
this summer.
Oh,
No?
Feeling like beaten
that
with
reminds
stick.
me of the movie titles we were discussing before the podcast. I'm just gonna say. So I think we actually mentioned a bit of this on a previous podcast about us
man.
playing Zoo Tycoon,
Nope.
didn't we?
Nope.
But anyways, in Zoo Tycoon,
Oh,
there's
man.
a movie theater we named called Harambe
I
versus
still have not been able
T-Rex.
to play Zoo Tycoon, so...
And so then we came up with a sequel, Harambe versus T-Rex Dawn of Harold, which Harold is someone we know. I get that one's not as funny because...
Yes. And then we thought of the
Yes.
next best thing. The threequel. Harambe versus T-Rex 3. Resurrection H.
No.
Coming
I've gotta
this
wonder if
summer.
this stuff
to
is
a
really
theater
just
near
All
funny
of my
to
notes
us.
go in that general direction.
It probably is just funny to
is.
us.
But it's
Probably, honestly.
it's funny though. It's
We love our in-jokes.
speaking of
it's
funny
great.
looking things in a different
It's so
sense.
funny
No, I'm kidding.
looking.
We're not going into a segue like that. Today on the podcast, we'll mainly be discussing the 2017 Winter Wave Lego Marvel superhero sets.
Because we already did the
Yeah,
Batman ones, even though there are some new
Batman.
ones out there right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, there's a new Nexonite set, and there's a guy
I was
called
hoping to get Shia
Robot
LaBlade.
Hoodlum in it. And I
Yes,
love that
the
word.
Forest Man Squirebot.
I love
Hoodlum.
the word hoodlum. It's just so like
It's just a great word.
it's so like in the
hoodlum
past,
is a word that
but also
rings
in the
of
present.
60s
It's
comic
great.
Do you
books,
like
it's
the word
awesome.
knave, or is that too much in the past?
No. Hoodlum is where it's at.
You used to
Hoodlum
do
is
that
a great
in New
word. It's
York?
right up there with
that
things.
anymore. It's perfect.
Do-
I love it. It's
Ford,
like
do people in New York say hoodlums?
I don't know. I don't go to New York.
But you went to New York a few
Yeah,
weeks
like
ago.
once a few weeks ago.
You didn't hear anyone yell hoodlum?
No,
No.
because they don't use that word anymore.
Are you sure
So
you
they
were
don't
in New
yell
York?
out, you knave? You pernicious
I feel like
knave?
that's the name I called
I'm
Andrew Garfield.
sure they don't use Nave either.
You onion-eyed scullion?
And not exactly.
Nave?
Do they use the word thane?
But anyway, I love the word hoodlum. It's just like, that guy's a hoodlum. I don't know. That's just me. I thought it was funny.
But yeah, Marvel.
So we're
still
talking
you guys want
Marvel,
to start
right?
with the sets or the
Nay.
Mighty
Not
Micros?
Nave. You've got me confused. Darn it.
All right.
Not about
easy-
the penguin
okay.
car?
Quick note on the Batman
can
sets.
we
There's really
not-
not that much to discuss in the next two sets that were revealed. It's a cool car. That's
It's
it.
a cool
but
car.
it's no new minifigures. The new Lego Batman set, the Penguin car one.
Poor fellow.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I don't like the
cool
Scarecrow,
car,
at least in the other one, because he's not totally Scarecrow. I don't like those adapted versions.
Exactly. He's just got a pizza man thing? What?
Probably.
We'll
I
get
got
another
to.
set with Scarecrow later
Got
on.
to.
I'm sure of it.
Hopefully.
But anyways, so
I still really like the Killer
but today
Croc,
we're
though.
discussing
It's
Marvel,
just-
though it is superior in almost every sense. Sadly, I'm not saying that in like I'm just a Marvel fan, but yeah, Sans Comics.
Sans Comics.
I haven't kept up with DC recently, but the beginning of Rebirth was good. But anyways, The sets, however, are not.
Really?
Well,
Well,
because they don't
how
have
about
as
we
much
take
budget
them
put
one by
into them?
one, and then we'll discuss why. So, do you guys want to start off with the
Okay.
Mighty Micros, or do you want to start off with There's some stuff I wanted to mention
Can
with
we
the
not
Mighty
get
even
it
Micros.
like
over
talk about the Mighty Micros?
Wait a minute, we did, didn't we?
I thought we talked about those.
Oh,
Yeah, we.
I forgot
was
those were
around
revealed that
months
long ago.
when they were revealed.
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause we've seen these before.
It has been a while.
Why did you put us through looking at them again?
You complain about that,
How
Lou.
would you
Aren't
do
I
this?
the one that
You
gathers
all.
the news for you to look at every week? From time to
I
time.
gather news from time to time.
Oh.
My point is, I've looked
I
at
still
every
love that
one of
Tony
these
Stark
several
face.
times.
It's horrendous.
So,
Okay.
let's just
like,
go down the
Look upon
list
Tony
here.
Stark's face
We're going
and
to
unite
start
in
off
despair.
with
It's
set number
monstrous and glorious.
76076. Captain America Jet Pursuit. I hate this set.
Who
I
actually
hate this
cares
set
about
Well,
the
you,
numbers?
you say the numbers
This
so
set
people
sucks.
can
But we get the
more easily
super
reference them
adaptoid.
in the future. And it sounds more fancy.
Okay.
Because people totally use the numbers. No, they don't.
I don't either.
Okay.
I don't like this set.
Leo, do you like it?
I mean,
Pilot Captain America.
I like the super adaptoid, but
I know
the
what the Super
wings should
Adaptoid
be
is.
What even
silver.
is that
The
thing?
shield. All right, so yeah, if
Can
if
you
you've
explain
seen
that to me? Because
if
like
you've seen
I'm an
any
uncultured
Avengers
person who
cartoons,
Leo,
doesn't
no
read
one
the
heard you
comics and just
because
waits
Ford
for
was
the movies
talking
to come
nicely.
out.
if you've seen
Yeah, it
you've
was
seen
in
any
the
Avengers
Avengers
cartoon,
cartoon.
you know what it is.
Well, I
It's a
haven't,
robot that adapts.
because I
Alright,
never got
so-
Disney Channel as a kid.
Yeah.
Really? So it's
Well, no
basically an Amazo.
Here's
Yes,
the deal, yeah.
except it did
I
not become
read
a
a comic
solar
book about
powered
the
god.
Super Adaptoid, and it looked nothing like that. Probably because it was from a long time ago, but okay.
But why does it have wings?
Because it's adapted to
'Cause it
Falcon's
adapted.
Powers,
What?
abilities.
It adapted
thing.
from Captain Falcon.
So
See, he's got the Captain America shield,
there's some
and he's got the
versions
wings.
where it
He's
has
obviously
Thor's
Captain
hammer
Falcon.
too, and there's some versions where it lifts Thor's hammer.
Okay,
just
let's go through
make
the
up
problems
things
I have
that
with the
you
set,
want.
but one by one. Okay, I'm gonna save one of my most personal problems for last. But first problem, the build.
You don't like Miss Marvel.
We'll get to
Who
that.
likes Miss Marvel?
The build
okay?
isn't good.
It's not.
Yeah.
It looks
It's-
very
it-
hampered by
it's-
budget.
It
Yeah.
looks like it was designed by someone very young.
Hmm.
It doesn't look.
It's
it doesn't
blocky.
look like an official.
It
The
looks
wings are too
too
short.
fake. Is
Yeah.
what I want to get.
It doesn't look like an actual vehicle.
It's
you
Yeah.
an
know?
inferior version of Black Panther's jet.
It's just
Ninjago
it's-
does
yeah.
better
it looks like a
vehicles
mock.
than this for their planes,
It
which are
doesn't-
about the same pricing.
It looks unfinished.
Duplo does better
Okay,
vehicles.
second
than
issue.
This.
It looks like it's a smaller
Who's going to
version of a
benefit
bigger
from a
set. I'm
pilot
sorry, I cut
Captain
you off. Go
America
ahead.
minifigure? Why is he wearing a flight jacket
Exactly.
over his suit
The
anyway?
Air Force,
Liked the
because he's been transferred to the Air Force.
because he
It doesn't
He
make
grew
any
up in
sense.
that
Just
time
wear the
period.
suit. It's already a flight suit.
he grew up in that time period. It was the
Wait,
thing.
why is he
Look at
wearing
his
goggles anyways? He's in a cockpit. Maybe, you know, actually, this is
Yes.
Captain America's...
Because they always wear goggles.
Fighter pilots in those things wear goggles.
If this
And
was
plus,
Captain
I
America's
don't think
biplane,
it
I
looks
could-
bad.
Oh look, it also
If it
has
was
that
a
I mean,
biplane,
I'm
this
a
set would be
geek,
fixed.
so that's just me.
Yes.
Captain America sop with camel.
Oh
You know,
my
I
gosh,
have
that
the
would make
sock
such a
with
great
camel.
biplane.
I can make that work.
actually. Okay, actually, that's the big problem with the set. He's wearing like an old-timey jacket.
And like they
And
could have had
in
like
a
okay.
cool-
Here's the thing:
in a
if they
cool
wanted to
superistic
include
and
the
cool
goggles, I just had a thought. If they wanted to include the goggles, why didn't they make it
Yeah.
with like the helmet and goggle piece?
See, thank you.
like
That is an excellent point. Actually, why isn't Captain America's whole helmet a helmet?
exactly.
I don't
Why
know.
didn't they have it done?
Why
Why
is
haven't
it-
they done
why
that?
does he-
Yeah.
They just make it
Because
a
did
printed
it
the
for
way it
Flash.
is, it's just
Oh,
printed
why
onto
can't
his
they do
head,
it
and
now?
he's got this stud thing poking out of the top of his head,
Exactly.
and it looks wrong and kind of unfinished.
Like I understand they want to go with the whole like the mask is
Technically,
skin
the
tight.
Flash's
I'm like,
mask is
that's
skin tight too,
dumb.
and he doesn't have to have that.
True.
and he's
Now,
got his own
I need
thing.
to ask you guys something. The Super
And look at the
Adaptoid's helmet, is that a
Batman's.
different, newer Iron Man helmet piece that's only
Shoot.
one piece?
No, it looks the same.
It
Yeah.
looks the same to me from what
It
I
looks
can
like
That's what
One
I was
Piece to
thinking,
me.
and now come
It
again
looks like a new
later.
mold.
I hate that piece.
see. Really?
I don't like it.
Oh, I hate it too. I think
It's
it's
a
a step
downgrade.
There we
down.
go.
Mm-hmm.
If the visor can't open, it's a downgrade.
Yeah, I don't particularly like it either. I think that it would be, it's not a bad
It's
printing.
the piece itself
it's
is
just-
inferior.
It's,
It's
not,
like a
it's
back
not something I would
step.
personally
Okay.
use.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah,
okay.
really,
That's
it's-
one thing that I'm starting to get worried about with Lego in general. It's like they're taking a lot of steps backward in design lately.
It's
Have
like
you
they're deciding
noticed?
to cut corners with things that already have.
Yeah, they're like
Well,
cutting corners here and there. Where
You'll see this.
where
You'll see
it's
this.
like from molding, where it's from parts count, where it's from
I don't
like,
think this is really
illegal
a,
building techniques.
issue on their part. I think this is really their designers trying to adapt to a new.
Yeah,
helmet
it's
design
definitely
that
trying to
is
be
in
like
the Marvel comics
all
currently
new, all
for Iron
different
Man.
Marvel Iron Man design. And I don't like that helmet either,
Invincible Iron
honestly.
Man
It looks too
thing.
cartoony. I
Yeah.
like...
I mean, it's not to me that doesn't look too cartoony.
Yeah.
I just doesn't think it looks as good as previous versions.
Why are we
In a
talking about
later
looking too
set,
Yeah, we'll get
cartoony
to
when
that.
we've got Miss
Invincible
Marvel in this
Yeah,
set?
we'll get to that.
So
Yeah,
what's
With
the
it's the
his
same
accents?
helmet.
One more issue I
Okay.
have
We
with
have three
this
different
set,
versions of this helmet.
I'm just going to say it. I absolutely...
No, hold on. Before we get to your issue, let me tell you one more
I
issue.
know what
this
your
set
issue
has.
was. I already said what it was.
Cut off.
This set has the least aerodynamic design because
Yep.
look at those shooters underneath.
Wait
those
a minute.
wings. Do you know what those are?
The second, the shooters, what are they shooting at that angle?
Those are the blocky things from the Chimo. I don't know.
I
I
have
think
no
the
clue
wings
what
are
that
meant
thing
to
is.
move
Yeah,
because
but
you know playability.
Maybe they flap like wings.
yeah, but this isn't an F-35. It can't hover in place to put the wings out and shoot at stuff.
You're trying to be.
Maybe it's
logical
VTAL.
where there is no logic to be found. Ha!
Callback.
Suddenly, cute breakdances
Oh,
before
one
my
more
bare
thing. I've had
eyes.
this issue with all the
Told
classic
me.
Captain
No
Americas.
one will
Why
understand
do they
that.
still use the same shield printing with the dark blue so it doesn't match any of the other blues on the set? Does that bother anyone else?
It's my tissue.
Look, just stop. Just stop. We know this set is
What, you
horrible.
don't like that song? At least
All right, time for my number one biggest issue with the set. It's very personal, but I can't stand the new Miss
It's not Miss
Marvel
Marvel, you
at
hate
all
her.
in the least bit. It's
I'm sorry.
I hate her so much, and I hate that they gave her the stretchy,
her.
bendable arms
Yeah.
before Mr.
Hold
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was
And they
thinking,
didn't even
"Oh,
provide
those
us
are
with an
cool
extra
arms.
torso
They would
that's
look good on
regular."
Mr. Fantastic.
And like
It'd be
when
great
you
if, I don't
take
know, you
them
could
off
give
to
those-
make them shorter, they're just all the way outstretched. So it looks like she's doing stupid
And it
looking
looks like
jumping
she's
jacks.
not able to retract her arms either. She
It's
doesn't have any
dumb.
other arms.
Why
So
would they
she's
do
just stuck
this?
Like
Why would she
So-
be hanging onto a jet?
She was very just
Why
thrown
is
in
it-
here.
Oh.
Well, look at it this way. It's like little kids will want to go on their
What little
rollerblades
kid
and
likes
go
the new
behind
Miss
cars and
Marvel?
things?
What little kid knows who the new Miss Marvel is?
Well, I'm just saying, Miss Marvel is like a little kid, so she wants to be just like that. Except she's doing it with jets, so it's in 3 dimensions rather than 2.
I'm sorry. It's just like the opening of that statement. What little kid even likes the new Miss Marvel? What little kid even
hardly-
knows that this new
I
Miss
know.
Marvel exists?
And
That's my question.
Honestly, my first introduction to this Miss Marvel.
How many
was
people
in
know
Spi-
who
the
Captain, who
Spider-Verse
Miss Marvel
comics.
even is?
I know the character.
history.
Exactly. She hasn't come
and
up with
out of
movies
all the
yet.
characters they could have included
Ah.
in a set, why do we get one of these? Yeah, Black.
Why couldn't we have
Bolt
gotten
is
Black
one-
Bolt of the
not just Black
Inhumans?
Bolt, There's hundreds of heroes we should get before the new Miss Marvel.
There's all sorts of people, though. Can I just give my personal gripe about
How
Miss
about
Marvel?
Yeah.
one that's a little
Not
bit
2
more
years old.
relevant, especially
No, wait,
in
Klenda
lieu
wanted
of
to
the
say
next set we're
something.
going to talk about.
Okay, fine, we can
Quake.
get to that in that. Okay, I just wanted to say real quick, my first meet of Miss Marvel was in the Spider-Verse comics. It was an excellent
Spider-Verse.
appearance for her. I still hated her, I'm sorry. She was an excellent character. She just looked goofy to me and did not appeal to me, I'm sorry. They did do a good job with her in that comic. And that, honestly, if you're looking for a good appearance of that character, that's the one to go to, Spider-Verse.
And like they decided to include Miss Marvel here, but instead of like Quake,
Yeah, Quake.
who is a more relevant character right now.
Trying to think. I can't even choose all the ones I want. Like in Lego Marvel Superheroes, there's tons of heroes I'd love to get.
There's Blue Marvel.
I'm talking about like
Blue
ones that are a
Marvel is
little
more
bit
fun
more
than
like
Miss Marvel.
relevant
Okay, so in
and
the-
have already been introduced into like the mainstream movie stuff. Because that's what kids are going to be more familiar
you know what?
with,
We
I
haven't
think,
gotten
than
so
the
classic
comics.
Hawkeye.
Well, is this implying that the Super Adaptoid's going to be in the movies?
Oh yeah, classic Hawkeye. This could have been the Hawkeye cycle, Jet. That weird,
Oh,
strange.
yes,
Oh,
right.
the
hovercraft that
Hawkeye,
rides around.
the Cloud Cycle.
Now we will moan
Oh, I
and
would
weep
love a
over
Cloud
things that
Cycle.
could
They
have
have
the
one in
Cloud
Lego
Cycle.
Marvel Superheroes. It's so great.
Yeah.
They could have even made it like the newer
No,
like Hawkeye
no,
that's
no,
a girl,
no.
Bishop.
Oh
Right?
yeah, Kate Bishop.
Like they could have done that.
They
Instead
could
of
have had
including
Kate
Miss
Bishop and
Marvel.
Old Man
Come on.
Logan.
I'm still getting used to Captain Britain.
Kind of. I
it's
think the original
Britain
Captain
being a
Britain's
girl.
back now. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't support
Really? Well, I
any
mean,
of
I've
the
got
gender
outdated,
swap
like
heroes
2013
at
book of
all.
it or something.
Moving on. Set number.
It's weird.
All right.
It's weird and
So
suddenly
now we move on
Bring
to the
back
thing that
Captain
kind of
Marvel.
wins.
Set
for me,
number
at least.
76077. Iron Man Detroit Steel Strikes.
Let's be honest.
Yes.
The only reason we like the set is because of Lola.
Yes.
Lola.
I wanted to
Hello,
Coulson for a while.
Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola.
Well, kind
also
of.
comes with just-
Can you honestly
Is
say
this
what
Coulson's first
is there
Lego
really
set?
an Justin Hammer's not iconic to begin with? Is Detroit Steel Justin Hammer iconic? No.
I don't know.
I literally have not heard the phrase
First time
Detroit
I've
answer
Steel
is
before.
no.
I'm sorry.
You know,
I'm sorry. Is this a?
this
It
isn't
might be
even
an,
a really
at
good
first I thought it was an
rendition
Agents
of
of Shield
Detroit
thing
Steel
because
either.
I haven't
Detroit
been keeping
Steel
up with
isn't in
Shield.
S.H.I.E.L.D..
Yes, I'm a terrible person. I am not sorry. Okay.
He's not at all.
He's an
Just
Iron
joking.
Man.
Nor is
person.
Iron Man.
But yeah, Justin
Though he is
Hammer
mentioned.
sounds vaguely familiar, but I do not know who the person is.
In fact, Justin Hammer hasn't been a thing since Iron Man 2, and that was what 2009.
all I can think is
10?
Sledgehammer, like the
So
song.
yeah, the build isn't all that great for it either.
Yeah, just as a
Not
cool
really.
color.
Yeah, those
Though
like
the recolors are
Stormtrooper
nice.
arm panels in crimson. That's a nice piece. I don't like
I'll
the new Iron Man
totally
figure.
never use those.
Do you know?
What would you prefer?
Nobody
You know what I would have
does.
preferred. I don't know if you know this, but in the Lego Marvel Avengers video game, they have Detroit Steel, but he's a big fig.
I know
and it's
about
a really
that.
nice looking big fig too. It was all.
I will
colorful
say
and
I'm glad they didn't
patriotic
do a big
looking.
fig.
Yeah.
Then you would have rather
I don't want
had
any
a
more
big
big
fig
figs. The
than
less
this?
big figs, the better.
I mean, I would have preferred a big fig.
At least this thing has parts we can use on it.
Because. Yeah, but if they're going to do a Detroit Steel, it should have been something like the Hulkbuster,
Yeah,
not this thing.
I had to literally Google Justin Hammer. I'm sorry. Evidently, he's a longtime Iron Man villain. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible person for not knowing that.
No, you know what I kind of wish happened?
What?
So you know how we got the
Mm-hmm.
Joker's Notorious Lowrider thing? And that was all one set?
Yeah, I do too.
I wish this
just
happened
like
for
a lot of
Lola.
minifigures in a car, right?
So it could have been a 2-seater? Well,
Yeah, it's smaller
And
than
this
it
can
should
only
have
fit
been.
Coulson.
It's like I feel like Lego feels guilty about making it off.
I mean,
Basing it directly off like Shield.
it probably
yeah.
can't
I
even
mean,
fly.
like, it looks fine. It looks great as is, but it
Mm-hmm.
could be so much better. Like, I still love it. Don't get me wrong.
But then
it
the
still
Detroit
looks
Steel
awesome,
figure
and it
ones
still
have
looks
looked
very
like-
I
faithful
think
to the show.
remove Detroit
Just
Steel
make
from
it
this set
bigger.
altogether.
Just make it. Don't make it a Detroit Steel set. Make it a Lola set.
Who would we have had?
Yeah, I'd be
Whiplash
fine
then?
with that.
You could have
Wait.
made it Whiplash. You could have made it
A
Hive.
contender.
Or some Inhumans for all I care.
Dr.
Have we
Hyde.
already
Ghost
had an
or
Iron Man set?
Mr. Hyde, I mean.
No.
Or you know what?
Or Mr. Hyde, that could work. But you can make it Hive, as in like the
I
villain.
thought that.
No,
I
Mr.
thought
Hyde
that
was
Mr.
in
Hyde
Shield.
was more of a Thor villain.
Or
Yeah.
or
okay.
Ford, get this.
Make it like
I'm sorry, I've
Hive.
seen
Lola
very few
and
appearances of him.
Robbie Ramone. Robbie Reyes.
Robert Reyes.
Oh, make it like a
Yes.
Lola versus Ghost
Ghost
Rider thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
we already
that
had a
was
Ghost.
nice.
Oh
Yeah.
no, this would have been the Ghost Rider car from the show. It wouldn't have been.
So then you'd have a Johnny Blaze and
Yes.
a Robbie Ramone or Robbie Reyes.
Robert.
No, Lola versus the Hell Charger. Except they can't really use that.
Yeah, even though they made a
because
Ghost
can't
Rider
use
set.
Hell.
Yeah, which seems kind of counterintuitive.
Well, they didn't call it the Hell Cycle. They just call
They
it
could do the same for the
So
car.
you could say
Yeah.
something like Lola versus Ghost Rider.
I mean, they don't even name Lola in
Yeah,
this
Lola
set.
versus
What,
In
it's
fact,
the
they don't even name
Batmobile?
Coulson or Lola. They say Iron Man, Detroit Steel strikes.
Oh. Also, why is it just Invincible
Well, it, like
Iron
me
Man?
and Lee were saying earlier, it's based off the newer version of him from the comics.
Mm-hmm.
But
His
he's
comic
all
was
new, all
Invincible
different.
Iron Man.
I thought
Yeah.
Invincible Iron Man was a completely different thing other than that.
Yeah, his debut title was called Invincible.
I don't like this Iron Man minifigure much at all, honestly.
I don't know. I think it's cool.
This
But
is just
really,
annoying.
mostly because it's
Mostly
based
because
on
of the helmet,
on the old
honestly.
Iron Man.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, the helmet just ruins it. The
Well,
new
they could've-
beam pieces.
They're cool.
that
I'm
are
not
in
sure
these
why
sets,
we need
Yeah.
them.
They're
That's
cool.
neat.
They're supposed to be like a
I'm sure people are going to find good stop
pew,
motion use for
pew.
them.
flick kind of thing.
But
Yeah.
why
open.
downgrade from... The faceplate that lifted up was so cool for the Iron Man minifigure.
That was one of my favorite things about that figure, that you could actually lift it up
Mm-hmm.
while the helmet was still on it. It was like the goggle thing, where you could lift it up while it was still on
Yeah,
the figure.
but they just took that away. And like we
It
said
increases
before, it's like they're cutting
customability a
corners
lot.
here.
I don't
Especially
think
seeing
it
as
was
you
they're
could
cutting
physically
corners.
rip the
I think they're
faceplate
trying to
off.
base it off the new version, which this helmet does look a lot more like the new version.
But they could have just made a new,
Well,
like...
then make
Well,
the new
the thing
new
about the
mold
comic
for
version is,
the
Leo,
mask
does the
portion.
mask even come off in the Invincible Iron Man armor? It doesn't look like it to me because it's like so much
Probably.
smaller. Yeah, that's the issue.
I don't know.
Well, then
The
they
only
should have
part of all
attached
the
it
different
straight to the
Marvel I really
minifigure
paid
head.
attention to
That's
was
what
the
they're gonna
Hercules
do
comic
next.
and the Silver Surfer. And
Mace
Doctor
would be able
Strange
to tell
and
us if he
Hercules
was
is
here.
canceled. He's gone to join the Avengers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, he's getting his new
goodness.
computer this week, so he
I
should
think he's
be
gonna
back
be able
next
to be
week.
on next podcast, right?
Oh, good!
Hurrah.
Yes.
We could talk
We have
about,
missed
we
his
could talk
witty
about
repartee.
Fantastic Beasts, which I saw, which I will say right
Was
now,
it fantastic?
at the risk of sounding too punny, was fantastic.
That wasn't very funny.
Don't worry, I repeatedly said that Doctor Strange was strange. So
Oh
you are
wait,
perfectly
okay.
entitled.
This set
Well,
just gained a
Awesome.
few
Fantastic
points.
Beasts,
I just
fantastic.
noticed Justin Hammer does come with a hairpiece, and so does Tony Stark. Yeah, I didn't know that,
Hurrah.
but that
Yes.
does increase a lot of the value of the set. I admit.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna get
Coulson
this
has two
set.
faces.
I don't normally get...
Unfortunately, all I can think when I
Marvel
hear the term
sets.
Justin Hammer,
Yeah, I don't
I've got
normally
the
get
song
Marvel
Sledgehammer
sets.
stuck in my head.
Like, I remember back when I was going on the
Mm-hmm.
binge with Nexo Knights, getting the 4-treks and everything.
Mhm.
I was
Oh,
actually
yeah, I
going to get
remember.
all the Civil War sets. But I thought, you know
Though
what?
I hear Take
You know
Your
what?
Takedown
Which
is
do
a
I have more
pretty
connection
great
to?
set.
Civil War, a movie that I haven't seen yet, or
Let's not become
or,
the Brick Feed
um,
podcast now.
like Civil War, which is a movie I haven't seen yet because it isn't out yet, or Nexo Knights. Which one will get me more value for my money? Nexo Knights. And that's how I made that decision.
The
That's,
final
uh,
set, and I think we may
shall
have
we
touched
move
on
on
this
to the
before,
lowest
we'll
point of
discuss
this
it more
entire
now with
thing?
more pictures. Set 76078, Hulk versus Red Hulk.
Oh, yeah. With Red She-Hulk and She-Hulk.
Might I just
What the
say,
heck?
in the words of Gordon Ramsay, it's Robin!
We've been so negative this episode, but people listen
I
to
can
some of our
honestly
other
say I was
episodes. The
not-
majority of the sets for next year, we actually have really
It's
great opinions of.
rubbish!
It's just these happen to be some of our least favorite sets of all of LEGO next year.
You know,
My
unless you've watched the
goodness,
next
this
night's cartoon,
bad.
you will not get that.
I don't even think the
I
parts
was not
save
even
this thing.
aware
See,
of the
I
fact
actually-
that there was a Red She-Hulk.
Oh,
you
yeah,
didn't?
Betty Ross.
Yeah, it's Betty Ross.
Yeah, everyone related
Ross
to a
is Red
hero
She-Hulk?
eventually becomes part of their power.
Until
No, I don't think she's a villain.
Becomes a
Actually, she
villain.
might have been an
yeah,
Avenger
until
for a while.
Dr. Hulk. Dr. Hulk turned everyone good before. Turned everyone back.
Oh, wait,
to
so
humans
she's not Red
before
She-Hulk
Secret
anymore?
Wars began.
What about
Not
Thunderbolt
anymore,
Ross?
I don't think they've brought her back yet. I think he's still Thunderbolt Ross. He hasn't been transformed back into Red Hulk.
I
haven't
think
seen him.
already
See what
Bruce
happens
Banner's
when I
been
don't
resurrected
follow
since
the
Hawkeye
Marvel
killed him.
Comics.
Well, Amadeus Cho was
Spoilers.
always Hulk. I'm not even sure how.
Well, no, he
Bruce Banner
transformed
was
into Hulk
supposed to
again. Now he's like this
transform into
mind-controlled
lore.
zombie by the hand. Yeah.
Really?
That's how he
Yeah, the
originally
hand
was in the original
they stole
comics.
Bruce Banner's body, and then they did all this stuff to him, and then he came alive again as the Hulk dressed in samurai armor.
That's
I'm
actually
very
pretty cool.
confused.
Okay. Shoot, I can't remember.
I may have to find that
What's
story
the name
arc.
of the kid friend of the Hulk? I don't remember his name.
We've seen the
I'm
Hulk
sorry.
dressed up
Yeah.
in gladiator armor, and now he'll be a samurai.
Leo, you probably know the answer to this. Who's that guy who was the kid who was the friend of Bruce Banner
A-Bomb?
and the Hulk and could communicate with him?
Rick Jones?
Yeah, that's why.
Rick Jones is A-Bomb.
Rick Jones.
Yeah, A-Bomb.
Okay, he became a superhero too.
Yeah.
Okay. Though, yeah, Rick Jones. Has he appeared yet in
I doubt he will
MCU?
either because
No.
Universal has their
Okay.
Hulk solo movies, and we're never getting another one of those.
Yep. Which is unfortunate.
Well,
'cause
Thor
no
3
Planet Hulk for
is
us.
kind of...
No World War.
Oh,
Actually,
gonna
Ford,
play
he
it.
has the
Recently
gladiator
read Planet Hulk.
armor confirmed in Thor 3,
that was fascinating.
which is pretty cool.
I saw that, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, really? Fun.
Yeah.
You know what I found out earlier
Not gonna
today,
lie.
just relating to the Hulk, and then we'll get to the actual set, was, oh, I forgot his name now, Lou, yeah, Ferrigno has voiced
Lou
the
Ferrigno?
Hulk in, like,
Whoa.
every single Hulk movie ever. Yeah.
He's done all the
in all the
grunts?
MCU movies in the 2003
Nice.
Hulk,
That's
and
cool.
he did, I am pretty sure he was the original Hulk in the TV show, right? Yes, okay. I just thought that
He
was pretty
was,
cool that
yeah.
the Hulk has been, like, the most consistently
Oh,
cast.
Did he
Yeah,
do
yeah,
all
he
the
did the
ones for, like,
Avengers,
the
Age of
Avengers
Ultron,
too,
Hulk.
Or...
Yeah, he was the
Wasn't he
policeman
also
in the
that
Hulk movie, the one I
policeman
hate.
in the... Okay, that was him.
You know what? You know what
Well,
we
we
need
all
now?
hated
There
the
needs
character.
to be a Lego
we all-
Hulk related set that has some kind of destruction and mayhem going on. There needs to be
You
a
mean like this
bystander.
one? Because there's no smashing in this one as far
There
as
needs
we
to be a
can tell.
bystander who is aloof
And
from
you know
the
what his
minifigure.
catchphrase is?
Live long and prosper.
What is his catchphrase?
Sure.
Well,
Totally.
we've grown up,
Anyway,
we've
okay,
grown.
so let's actually discuss the set.
Sure.
Okay, we have the third
It's a
recoloring
Hulk
of the
set.
Hulk.
With
It's got-
no other form of smashing gimmick. Completely missed opportunity.
It should have been a cityscape or something.
Why do we need
Should
the Hulk
have,
in
with
line?
a
Couldn't
lot
we at
of
least get the Gray
smashing
Hulk
gimmicks. And why is
Joe
his hair
fix it.
green?
Oh yeah.
Thank
his hair
you.
supposed
Yes,
to
have
be
we
green?
ever had a
Yes,
gray
his hair is
Hulk
supposed to be
set?
green.
Is it really?
Yes, it's always been
I
green.
don't think we've
Oh.
ever had a gray Hulk set.
Well then.
But
There has been a Hulk set
I
with,
thi-
with
Oh,
the
I see the
purple
smashing
pants.
gimmick.
Yes,
I
there
see
has
the
been.
deconstruction gimmick. They have a brick separator. They have a deconstruction gimmick. It's called a brick separator.
Ah.
I do see. I actually,
Well, they missed
it,
that
any
shot.
Why
set,
do they
like
need the
over
brick
$40. I'm sure this is gonna be like a $60 set.
Is
To
it like-
separate bricks.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
I
because two
I-
big figs and.
I have
Even
actually
though it
wanted
comes
a
only
Red
like
Hulk big
300
fig.
parts.
I just don't want it in this set.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't they have? You know what they should have had? Hulk versus Red.
I'm sure that after it's been out for a while, you'll
Hulk
be able to
versus
find
Red
it on
Hulk
Bricklink
set.
or
They
something.
should have a bunch of cars that can split into two: lamppost, dumpsters.
Yeah, like a bunch of
Thank you.
destructible things
And
that
Sentry.
can smash. But there's
Basically,
no
they need to have a demolition
smashing
area.
gimmicks.
Has there ever been
Yeah.
like a demolition area in Lego sets?
No,
Yes,
where
there's
the
called
set
the
is
airport battle.
broken?
Demolish stuff.
And there's the Mines of Moria.
Yeah.
Okay,
Where
then
everything
see,
can blow
it's not
apart.
exactly an
Yeah.
unheard of thing for Lego to do. It's just like it didn't occur to them that the people who say Hulk smash might want to smash things.
Exactly. Well, like, isn't that a
What
given?
do they expect kids to do? Throw the big figs at the sets?
Exactly. Like, isn't it a given that
I
Hulk
wanna
I'm
do
can
just
that
really
now.
smash
disappointed with
things?
this wave of deep Marvel sets overall. I wish there's so much.
Yeah.
I get this image of a little kid smashing his
There's a
sets
lot
by-
of small, like,
whacking it with
good
a Hulk.
things here and there, such as some minifigures and the big figs for the Hulk and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Lola.
Yeah.
But that's it.
I feel like the issue is there's so
And we only
much
got
in
3.
Marvel they can actually make cool sets off of, and most of the time they neglect to do that. A lot of Marvel sets are, throughout its run, have
Yeah.
been very subpar.
Except for the
potential.
Spider-Man wave.
I mean, there have been good sets too. I mean, last Doctor Strange
that's the
Sanctum
pinnacle,
last year
I
was a
think.
good set. Most of the Civil War sets were pretty good.
This year.
There's been
All the Spider-Man sets were phenomenal. Like,
trying to remember what
top
Spider-Man sets we
tier.
got last year.
That bridge.
Oh, I
with
remember
Aunt May instead of Gwen
the
Stacy
bridge
and
battle.
Green
That was a
Goblin.
good set.
The
Ghost
mech
Rider.
suit
Oh
for
yeah, that was a
Doc,
pretty good
Doc
cool
Ock.
set.
Oh yeah, that
That
one.
came with Captain Stacy.
But-
And White Tiger. White Tiger.
Yeah, the Ghost.
And the Ghost Rider set.
White Tiger.
White Tiger.
Last year actually may have been the
Adventure of
best
Puerto
of
Rico.
Lego Marvel.
The
Yeah, last year was probably the
Tanker
best
truck
wave of
takedown?
Lego Marvel ever.
Oh yeah, 2016 was awesome. 2017 by comparison is
I feel like though we went
just
through
not
the
making
same
it.
last year.
How so?
Yeah, except I'm the one being a little bit less negative.
And we're gonna get more Marvel
forgiving this
sets,
time.
aren't we? I believe based off Guardians 2 and Spider-Man.
Yes. Thor
Oh,
Ragnarok
of
sets.
course.
And
Oh yeah.
Hogan,
I think that's why
I'm
they
hoping for
skimmed
some
out
cool
on this
Spider-Man
wave, though.
sets. But we'll probably get Vulture. We'll definitely get Vulture. I hope it's cool Vulture.
I hope the Guardians
I hope
of
we
the
get
Galaxy 2 sets.
We'll
are
probably get
awesome.
Shocker.
minifigure.
I want a new Milano, and I want
Wonder
to
how
get
the new
it
one will
because
look.
I love
the last
that
one's
ship.
pretty nice. I'm
Yeah, I always
90%
wanted it,
sure
but I
my
never
brother
got it.
has it. Yeah, he has almost all the Guardian sets. I know he has the one with
Really?
Groot.
We need a new
I
Groot
just
as
realized
well.
none of my siblings have that. Well, that's a Christmas present right there.
I wonder if they make like a tiny little baby Groot.
Hmm.
That'd be cool.
I hope that they do that.
That would be
Yes.
so cool.
'Cause
And to
he's
have
good.
like the printing on there, like his face and everything, and like you could have Rocket hold on to him. That'd be fun.
That would be glorious. Actually,
All
all
right.
he needs to do is make a little stick and draw a little smiley face.
Yeah.
Well,
basically,
we'll discuss those when they come
be
out.
the easiest job they can do. Maybe. Yeah, maybe like mold on some arms. If they can. Oh, maybe you know how they were doing it with the Scurriers,
Yeah.
and they made it so that they like could use those arms on like the little brick people
Oh yeah.
in the new Nexonite sets.
Do they
What if they
scurry?
did that? Like use the Scurrier arms for Groot.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
That would be cool, right? And make him like a
Yeah.
smaller minifig size. I don't know. That'd be
It'd
cool.
be something.
All right, I've got some things
It
to
would
plug
definitely be
now.
something.
All right, first thing is email.
man.
If you haven't heard yet, we
Plugs.
have a new email address. And that new address is
Yes, we do.
the bccpodcast@gmail.com. So if you want to send us a question to be answered on the podcast, you're going to need to send it to that email address. Another
Or if you're trying to help foreign girls get to school. And
No,
you
wait,
need
didn't
our
we
bank
discuss
account
that last
information,
podcast?
just send
No.
it there. Yes.
Yes.
Well, I wasn't there for it, so thank you kindly
we
for
were reading
repeating it,
stuff
Leo.
from our
Oh, man.
spam folder
How kind of you.
because it was fun.
For some reason.
But
Sure.
Darn it, I missed that.
Because
I need to
it
go back
was
and watch that episode.
another
Fuck.
thing, we have a Discord server for fans to interact. It's actually fairly active.
Fairly
Yeah.
active.
Absolutely. I
Yeah,
see
we
people
go on
talking
it.
about it all the
Yeah.
time.
It's
It's
in the
actually pretty
link
cool.
of the in the description in every one of our videos now. So check that out.
Yep.
All right.
Ta-da.
Now that we've got that out of the way, who wants to get to the game?
Oh, I love
What is this game you speak of?
Who
I am.
is running the game this week?
Let me find it.
He is.
It's at the
Oh,
end
what-
of the quarter
Man.
here, and so all of my school documents are a mess.
Yeah, I'm at the end of my semester too, and it's getting rough. But I'm hanging
Here we
in
are.
there.
It is.
There.
How's everybody else's school doing?
It's
Pretty
almost
well,
done.
except for my teacher decided that super dark subjects are perfect to be studying.
Oh, like
Oh, good.
human sacrifice?
Actually, very close. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, in one of them, yes, there was human sacrifice in one,
Ew.
in which they had these young men and women dance themselves to
How does
death
that
as
work?
a sacrifice to
Never
the
mind, I
spirit.
don't want to know.
Oh.
LQ, cut that
That's,
out from the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know either. That is
Let's
So,
not
not
even
bring it
the
up
we're
in this
going to
very
be
Happy
playing-
Fury podcast.
The minifigure
Moving
two-set
right along,
game.
I'll tell you later.
That is the game where
Oh,
I am
man.
going to describe a minifigure that is
Oh,
only
cars
available in one set of all of Lego, and then the people here on
Oh,
this
man.
podcast must tell me which set that is.
Are they
No.
sets that you have?
In fact, none of them.
Darn it.
Fucking dead.
Hmm.
Well, this is going to be good.
What kind of yearly range can we narrow ourselves
All
down
of them.
to make this a little bit easier on ourselves?
Ever since
1932.
the introduction
All
of
of
the
them.
Miniman.
1960.
Oh my goodness. I did not make this hard
Ford,
for
you say
a
you
few
didn't
weeks
make it as
ago.
hard for us when you did this game.
Yeah, but
I think Leo's going to continue what I was saying. Am I right, Leo?
That's right.
I guess not. Do you remember when
I
we were
don't
playing
know.
Parts Pile?
Depends on what you were saying.
And your piece was a
Mhm.
basic CCBS
Yeah.
torso. Yes, and then you
I did
even
the same
had
thing.
your bad influence
I
rub
know.
off on innocent Leo.
Wait, when has Leo ever been innocent of anything?
I'm just that
But-
good.
Then whoever gets it right first gets a point. And if no one gets it, I get a point.
Hooray.
The current scoreboard is
What is the current
LQ
score?
at 36, Klenda at 17, Ford at 36, Leo at 31, Mace at 5, Malurus at 4, Guest at 5. Remember, whoever has the most points at the end of the year will get a prize, and me and Ford are neck and neck right now.
neck and neck.
Wait,
Have you
36
actually
and 36.
decided what the
And
prize
yours?
is going to be? At all?
I've actually
Have
done
you
what?
actually decided what the prize is going to be? Have you
No.
actually decided what this prize is going to be?
But it will be something.
A bottle of
Okay.
champagne.
All right.
So,
Let's-
Okay.
since our podcast will be going audio only soon, I'm going to describe it before I give everyone the picture. Just to make it so they can play along at home.
Okay.
Okay.
So, this minifigure, it's a white classic space minifigure with no face printing.
Oh, I already know what set it's going to be in.
And it has frontward printing
Yeah, say
with
it.
cracks in it and textured.
The
Space Police.
Ford got it first.
transporter.
That one jet transport with the...
It's set 5974 Galactic
Wow.
Enforcer.
It's
Yeah.
the
The one that
classic
split up into
space
things.
police or the classic space
statue.
it was the first spaceman.
This
Yeah, it was being
this
stolen.
is a pretty cool set, but
Yeah,
it
it
was
was a
really
statue.
expensive.
$100.
$100.
$100.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shoot!
And it
Yeah.
came with like 4 pods that were like all interchangeable with the
Yes.
different
I never had
sets,
any of
and
those
that was
pods, even though I
so
collected
cool to
Space
me.
Police.
Mhm.
I
Like,
had
all the
a
cells were
fair amount of
interchangeable.
Space
That is
Police
cool.
villains, though. I had P. Squiddy,
Oh,
I had
I
I
Frenzy.
got
Frenzy.
3
Done.
Space Police sets.
It's
Sad.
Oh my
Yeah, he
goodness,
is.
it's been
Frenzy
a
is such a
long
fun
time
minifigure.
since I've seen it.
I always
Um,
thought the skull
Frenzy's a
twins
fun
The
one.
orange. I didn't have any
Squidman
Skull
has
Twins,
always
actually. I
been
had
one
the
of my
orange
favorites.
guy that rides the bike. He's also in this set. I don't remember
Oh,
his
the
name,
orange
though.
guy, he was
like
cool,
Kranix
too.
or something.
I always thought the ones with the really really
And then I
early
also had
ones were cool.
Kranix, I think.
I also had Squidtron,
No.
and I
I
have
think it's
Brick
something else.
Daddy, and his henchman. The Lunar Limo is one of my
How many
favorite Lego
Brick
sets.
Daddy?
Daddy.
It's a really nice set.
Oh,
And then I
man.
have the green version of
Underbite.
the orange alien. Oh yeah,
Underbite.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder by
Yeah,
the
something like
Lord,
that.
Or something like
could
that.
but I
you
really
be
like that
so
theme. They had really cool minifigures.
Underbite.
You mean Jawbite.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah,
We
we
need a new
do.
Space
One
Police.
without
Oh.
bright colors.
Yeah, Space Police 4.
Like-
that would be fun.
So that is a
on.
point for Ford.
What's wrong with bright colors?
Yes, the new Space Police sets will be really dark.
That's
and
actually
they'll
a
have
lot
lots
like
of
Space
spikes
Police
and
3.
edges.
Yeah,
It'll have.
kinda.
It'll only work in black and sometimes really, really,
Oh,
really,
right.
really dark gray.
Yep.
This one
But
is
their
actually, I don't
vehicles
even
are
have
white.
to describe it. This is the
And blue.
Chunk minifigure. Chunk minifigure.
The what?
The
chunk
orange
minifig?
Chunk.
Chunk minifigure.
He's an orange guy with a rotatable face.
Oh.
Oh,
that one dump,
it was a
dump
Toy
truck
Story
with Lotso?
3.
Yep,
it was
the dump truck Ford.
Is
Dump
it the
truck?
one
Lotso's
dump
dump
truck
truck.
with Lotso?
Ford said it first.
That's what
Okay,
I said.
Klenda.
That's what I said.
It came with
I said
the
it before him.
Just Too Good's
Did it?
sig fig, right?
No, it did not. This one.
Yes. Yes.
I
This
think
one
it
had
did.
Stretch,
No, that
Stretch,
that
Lotso,
one
and
came with the
Chunk.
garbage truck. I'm positive. If we go back in the recording,
All
Okay,
right,
that was
Leo.
serious.
I am
I was
totally
gonna
fine
get
if you
that
take
one.
away points from Ford. So you can go back and listen to the
No,
recording and
I'm
see
not
who said
okay
it
with
first.
that.
But for now, we're gonna give the point to Ford. Ford gets the point
That's
for now.
not fair.
Yeah, that's how we work
so
here.
I'm guilty until proven innocent.
That's why I've been fired all of 3 times recently.
All right, let's
I'm
go
sure I've been
straight
more than
into
that
round
total.
3. There's 4 rounds, by the way.
Okay.
All right. This minifigure, he is dressed in different shades of gray. He has a silver helmet, a beard with a scar on it.
A beard with a scar on it?
It looks kind of like he's wearing a type of
There
armor.
is a scar on his beard.
Yes, there's a scar on his beard. Well, it's more like 5 o'clock shadow than a full beard.
Okay.
He's wearing a.
And you say that this is a silver beard?
And he also has a visor on the helmet. And there's the picture for you
It's
guys.
loading.
Oh.
Oh, Power Miner's Duke from the. Which one was this? Was this
Was
the
it the
one?
mech
I'm looking
suit?
for. I want the exact name for this set.
Oh man.
Oh, was this the crystal
Was
drum?
it Lava Traz?
No, that was power. That was.
Yes,
Rock
it was
Monster.
Lava Traz.
Oh my goodness.
Why didn't I think of Lava Traz? I had the set pictured in my mind. And I couldn't think of
It's
the
the
name.
only one I can remember.
I was off on
Well,
the
that's why I
entirely
wanted someone
wrong
to say the
track.
name, because that had a memorable name.
Oh man.
I loved Power Miners. The Rock
Power
Monsters
Miners
so
was
cool.
excellent.
I only got 2
That's one of
sets,
the-
but they're really big sets.
My brother
Ooh,
had
did
several
you
of them. He
get
had
the
the,
mobile
That was the
one of
only
my
one I
favorites,
could
the
actually
drill one.
tell.
Did you
Okay,
get
that's
the
the franchise that
the
it's
one with
from.
the big wheel?
No, I got the Crystal Sweeper.
Which one was that one?
Oh, that was a cool one. Was that... They had, like, tutorials on how to motorize
Which one was
that,
that
didn't
one?
they?
Was that the main one that they would use? The big drill and the thing?
No. Well, I had the
No, it
Thunder
didn't have
Driller.
the drill. This one had, like, orange bins that it would scoop
Yeah.
up crystals with as it moved
They
along.
also had a Mars Mission kind of version of thing with that. No, it was the Mars Mission vehicle
Yeah.
that they had motorized. I don't think they did motorization stuff for
Oh yeah, the Mars
Power
Mission one
Miners
that used the
I
that
remember
used
the Mars Mission motorized,
the
too.
Mari visors,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I got the MX-81
And
hypersonic
it like
operation
scooped them up
spacecraft
with
instead
the
of Crystal
hands and
Sweeper.
everything. Oh
Bumping
yeah,
up
that
the
was
field,
cool.
makes it bumping on the head.
I love the MX-81. I should rebuild it again.
All the Power Miners got really great sets, in my opinion.
All right, so LQ, there's one more
Yeah.
round, right?
I was just waiting for the Fire Wave. They didn't have as many sets for Power
Yeah.
Miners. But yes, there's one more. All right. This one, again, is one that you should be able to get. This is the Serpentine General of the... What's their name again? Minimari.
Venomari? The
Epic
Great
Dragon
Devourer
Battle.
versus Ultra Dragon.
Ford said Epic Dragon Battle first, and he was exactly
Yeah.
right.
It's really
Name.
called
Oh
Epic
my goodness,
Dragon
that's
Battle.
a run of 4 points
Yes,
for Ford.
set 9450 Epic Dragon Battle.
That's dumb.
Oh my goodness.
Well, the set is dumb.
Oh,
I
it's
don't like
completely
the set at all.
stupid.
The dragon is ugly.
Great Devourer
The
is
Great Devourer
horrible.
is small. It doesn't even come with that great of minifigures, honestly, besides these 2 Serpentine Generals, which are in Forearm Garmadon. You can get Lloyd in a Spinjitzu pack like
But
I
can't
did.
you get Forearm Garment on another set too?
Yeah, I got him in the Destiny's Bounty.
Destiny's
Yeah.
Bounty. And it was $120.
It's not worth it.
Shoot.
Oh.
It's not worth it for those dragon heads.
I don't even mind. The dragon heads themselves actually look kind of cool.
Oh no, I think they'd be getting better.
I mean, yeah, they've been getting better. I definitely like the brick-built ones better. But, you know, these colorations of the old dragon heads
Yeah.
are actually pretty cool prints.
I guess.
I especially like the lightning dragon, how it's white and yellow. I think it could be used cool
White
for
and
mocks.
yellow, white and yellow, white
I've seen a
and
lot of
yellow.
people use like the dragon heads for construction mocks, which I think is
Shadow
really cool.
Yeah. I think like if they were like arm pieces. You know what I mean?
Heads for arms?
hmm
No, like the top
arms for
portions
heads.
at least. Like they were arms and like the
Oh.
like the back like feather
Yeah, like
things
shoulder
or, like,
armor,
fins
kind
or
of.
something like that. You know, like Batman.
But they aren't black.
Like a ninja,
Well,
but
no,
white.
Leo, one of them is... Well, is there a black dragon head? Actually, there's not, is there?
No, there really isn't.
Kind of stinks. I don't know. It could make for good armor. I can see how that would work.
So, Ford just overtook me.
By 4
Right.
points.
I still say 3 points.
Oh, come on.
So that puts Ford up to 40 points.
Oh my
Phew.
goodness.
We seriously have to figure
4
out a
points
prize.
ahead of me.
And
So what?
Klenda, you're at 17.
I know I am. And as far as I know, then LQ is going to make me make the prize. I just know he is.
No, the prize will be something different.
Are you sure?
What's
You
what
generally
am
have
I
me
at
do that sort
currently?
of
Klenda, if I win anyways, I could just ask you to draw something when I want it drawn.
thing. Generally, you just ask me anyway.
So it wouldn't even be worth it if it was just something you drew.
Probably.
I get that for free. But they're very
One of these
valuable,
days,
don't
I'm
get me
going to
wrong.
trick you into paying me.
Alright.
Hey, technically, I got you some stuff before, but not for
Yeah,
those as a
you
gift.
got me Lego pieces. But I got you a custom poster of your face.
But Leo is also at 31. He still has a chance. Sadly, Mace, you're not getting there.
Yes.
Do I have the...
Lur should hopefully be rejoining the podcast again
Oh,
soon
really?
as well.
I hadn't heard that. I have
Hopefully.
literally never
He's
been
supposed
on
to
a
be getting a
podcast
new
with him.
microphone soon.
That would be awesome.
Do I have the game next week?
I
I
think
have to
I
check
do.
the rotation, honestly.
I'm pretty sure that I have it
If so,
after...
no one is getting points.
You need to be faster than Ford, Leo.
Well, Ford is too
known around here for
fast.
being
Yes,
fast.
I am very fast.
Oh, it's
But
too
you see-
fast. He's faster than the speed of light, so he always lives in darkness.
You just stole my line.
I'm not giving up. Not letting go.
You're never
I'll just
going
keep
to
on
give
running.
up.
Because I'm going to reach for the stars.
Oh man,
Although
unless
it
anyone's
looks
played
pretty
Sonic,
far.
they're not going
Are you
to
gonna
get that
find your own
reference.
way and take a
Although
chance
it
on
looks
today?
pretty far, I'm going to find my own way.
Ford,
And
that
take a
picture I
chance
just
on
posted
today.
describes
Today.
me right now.
Oh, another thing I wanted to mention and plug. We're going to need some auditions soon for some upcoming projects we've got. So, if you want to get in early before I release the video, now is your chance to warm up your voice and get ready.
Yes.
Some notes for it. You got to have a good mic. We're not accepting bad internal mics. No, if you have an Apple product, your mic is not good enough.
What?
You can't use a built-in Apple product mic.
Even though it's what
Yeah,
I've been
okay.
It
using
has to
here
be
before I
a
got
dedicated
Snowball.
microphone.
Like a Yeti or a
Some
Snowball.
headsets. Yeah, you get like a Yeti or
Snowball
Snowball
is
is
cheap.
going to be
Cheap
preferred.
entry mic.
Snowball is cheaper. Yeti is better. Some headsets, if they're kind of quality, will be permitted, but you're gonna have a better chance if you have a good mic.
I think you'd have even better chances if you were on the Discord chat.
Also, you have to be able to act.
Yeah.
Incentives.
Yeah, you have to be able to act too. That's
Yeah, we have
if
to be
you're
able
either
to have
good,
some sort of communication with you, otherwise
you
it
have to
makes
be both
nothing.
good and have a mic.
If
Those are the
if
qualifications.
you give a Shakespeare monologue as your audition, you'll more likely be able to get it. Yes?
Leo,
Yes.
that's not specific enough. They could give a really bad Shakespeare
There is no
monologue.
such thing as a really bad Shakespeare monologue.
Have you seen Two Worlds?
Two what?
Exactly.
Wow.
I don't think that's a
Ford.
Shakespeare play. Two worlds? Is that
It's
what you said?
not. But they make it sound like a Shakespeare play.
Well, that doesn't mean it was written by Shakespeare.
That doesn't
Really bad.
count, Ford.
And Leo, besides, it doesn't
Okay,
matter how
here's
good the
the
writing
thing.
is if they can't
You have
act.
to-
Isn't
You
that
have
what
to
I
act
said
like
earlier?
Morgan Freeman
You
and
have to be able
read
to
lines
act?
from a phone book and make it
But
sound
you said if they
interesting.
write Yeah, Leo, you said if they just do a Shakespeare monologue, they'll probably get it. They
I
got
did not
to
say
do
that.
a Shakespeare monologue well.
I
Yeah, you
said-
did.
You're putting words into my mouth.
Guys, did Leo say that?
When
I
was
think
this?
that I think he did. What I got from that was that you had to do it well.
All right, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say he did say that.
You're welcome.
Wait. Leo? Well?
Wow, Ford.
I'm just
Wait
evil
for
today.
whole night teammate there.
And of course, Leo put in the chat, triggered.
The trigger, tracer, drifter, the snake, the beast, the bully, all that.
So we
makes
still had a bit of time
Paraka.
left in the episode. There's a dream I want to tell you guys about.
Oh, really?
On podcast?
Well, you've got.
I started
10
to tell this on
minutes.
chat the
Is
other
it
day.
a dream where
so I
Bionicle
really want
came
to say,
back?
yeah, 10
Okay.
minutes is a long time when we have nothing to talk about.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
the other night I was having this dream.
That's how it always
Oh,
starts.
man.
Terrible way to start it. Okay, I did the beginning
there
details
some-
are a bit
were you
fuzzier,
having a
but me
celebration
and some
of
other
some
people
kind?
were at.
Were all your dearly
Maybe.
beloved departed there? And musicians, too? Even
No.
your great-uncle Mordecai? And your cousin Rachel? And in the middle of the dream, in walks your great-grandmother Zytel, may she rest in peace.
I'm very confused.
You haven't seen Fiddler on the Roof.
I think I
have you?
hate myself. I'll keep quick.
I
tell the
saw
dream.
that exact part actually of Fiddler on the Roof. It's like the only part I've seen. Anyway. No, it was at a convention center, and I was going with this group. I'm pretty sure they were people I knew, but you see, I don't remember that detail of the dream now, so they could have been anyone. But anyways, there's this couch at the door to the convention center. Don't ask me why, it was a weird convention center. We all set our backpacks down there for some reason.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And then we go and off into the rest of the convention, and then a loud dream passes, and other various things happen that aren't as memorable.
Okay.
So anyways, then they're like, hey, can you go back and grab our backpacks? I'm like, sure, fine. I get back there, the backpacks are gone.
We saw that coming. And then they blame you for it.
So, and I'm like, okay, well, there's got to be like a front desk. So I go into these hallways, which, let me explain to you how this building in the dream works.
No.
It's really weird. It's like this hallway, like you'd see in a school, except for, it's the width of a school hallway, except the kind of like the way the rooms all are, it's more like a department store.
Okay.
Like each section has this big logo type thing on it. Like it'll say like offices in this really big letters and a light up sign on top of it.
Well, your dreams are really blatant, evidently.
So eventually I get down and I go in the office. They're like, oh, well, the vacuumers probably took it up. Don't ask me why vacuumers are a thing in this dream.
Okay.
Evidently, your dreams do not know how to grammar.
Vacuumers.
Vacuum.
I don't ever. No, I don't use that word ever, but the dream used it. They're like, oh, they're on the second floor of building 2. I get lost in this hallway, which is white lights, white walls. And if you guys know me, you probably heard this before, but all of the nightmares parts of my dream consist of like really bright white light in rooms with not much in
Of
it.
course it does.
Good.
I don't know why. But anyway, so I finally make it to the vacuumers, but I get in, and it's not the vacuumers, it's a cafeteria.
This is a nightmare.
But at that point, I guess I'm just done caring about the backpacks because I meet up with this group of people that I don't know, but I'm eating lunch with them anyways. And then we go and eat lunch, and I order some food off the menu, and I order this chicken dish. And it's getting to the punchline if you're wondering if there's actually a punchline in this
You get
dream.
punched?
I might have. Anyway. So then I get it, and it's like this really small serving of like cut up chunked chicken and like these green pod things.
Oh no, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Like stubby, thick green beans, kind of. So I eat one of them.
You die?
And then I look up at the... No, and I look up and see this menu at the wall, and I see, hey, look, there's a picture of what I am, and I see next to it, $699.
I feel like that sometimes.
No, so I'm like, I run over to the kitchen. I'm like, hey, I can't afford this. Can I send it back? They're like, okay, well, we don't usually do this, but since you only took one bite, I guess we'll just take it back. I'm like, okay, good. So I'm sitting right over here. I get back. This one girl at the table, she'd eaten my entire meal. So I couldn't return. I had to pay for it.
These are his nightmares, people.
Okay.
And that's when I
They all
woke
center
up.
around money. Tells you what kind of person he is.
Greed.
Center on my... It was $700 for this tiny portion of chicken and bean
Sounds
pods.
like
Getting
a French
why are you getting worked up
meal.
for over a dream meal? A meal.
I was
a meal
really
you had in a
stressed out
dream.
when I woke up from this dream.
I'm not even.
You know how when you have
You
a
have a
really
very
stressful
strange
dream, they just wake
subconscious.
up like that? I told Orion about a dream I had with him all the other night, but we don't have time for that. Maybe someday when we have Orion, I'll talk about that one.
One more month.
But Yeah, I woke up and I was just had like a ton of anxiety after that because I was like, I couldn't find the backpacks. There's white, dimly lit.
He hates
they're
the color
brightly
white.
lit always. I forget which one it is. Yes, I hate rooms that have like nothing
I
on the
hate
wall
rooms,
and have
too.
really bright white lighting. It makes me uncomfortable. Like some classrooms are like that, and they make me uncomfortable.
Okay.
Take it.
But that's my
Take us
story.
out for
I think before you get started on another story, we should wrap up.
All right. So, we're wrapping up.
Yep.
Okay.
Anything? I'm gonna have anything else to add?
Well, I have a few funny stories, but I should probably save them for later this year.
Yeah,
Probably a good
probably
idea.
save
Wrap them in aluminum foil.
Hey, you know what we're coming up on?
80.
No, not just 80, but our 2-year anniversary.
Awesome. What day is that?
Didn't we celebrate the 2-year anniversary last year?
No, Leo, the podcast hasn't been going for 2 years yet.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. When is this?
Let me check. For the record, this is when we started on the current numbering of
Watch
the
us
podcast.
have already
not
passed
the...
it.
No, it was in December for certain, because we did December 12th. So not next week, but the week after that.
Okay.
It'll be on a Monday that'll actually pass, but we're going to just celebrate it the week
Alright.
of.
All right.
So we're going to be recording that episode on December 14th.
When
I
are we
wonder
going
if
to
I'm
do
gonna be
that
out of
Monog
town that
speed
day. I
run?
might be. I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll do it eventually.
Eventually.
We've been waiting
Once,
for
once
things.
Discord gets screen share.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. We're all waiting for that time.
But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for listening to this episode of the BCC podcast. If you have a question or comment, like I said earlier, email us at thebccpodcast@gmail.com.
If you need money,
Send up to
email
3
us at
questions per email.
No.
No. Please also like, comment, and subscribe.
And rate.
Share the podcast around. We're really trying to get the word out about our new system-based podcast. Build some more viewership since Bionicle ended.
and the bites.
Because
Had a
the
had a pretty-
bites. I wanted to discuss more about the bites, but I did not
had a
get a
pretty
chance
large
this episode.
bite.
So we'll have to...
this
Next
week.
time on the BCC podcast.
The bites. The bites aren't always 5 minutes. They're just a section of the
The
podcast,
bites.
Leo.
Also, get hyped for the Skakti attorney, Vezon.
So for Ford, Klenda, Leo, and myself,
On my
OQ, well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next
always one.
episode.
Boy.
Good
I
night.
think it's better.